Good morning, good evening, and welcome to the dark side of Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei. Want to change the future, change the past. That's a very dangerous thing to do. You should not do it. Want to change the future, change the present. So, how you doing? Undo what we do. The scars that we have make who we are. We're not meant to fix them. Don't let your tragedies define you. Nothing matters except how we treat others. Time has a pattern. It repeats like an undigested bad meal over and over again. If you continually go on in the same bad patterns, should you run away or stay? The next decision you make will be the future. Back will not fix it. It'll only make it worse. Killing the present cannot save the future from the past mistakes we have made. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. We can never undo that which we have done. We can only just be better. Now, save the future. Let's be better. Antonio, are you being better? Or are you still doing the same old same, buddy? Have you done anything else in your life for anyone other than yourself? Pain makes who we are. Do you just try to put pain on someone else rather than paying for what you caused? They spent a lifetime righting the wrongs of the past, coming up short in the present. As if fighting would bring back love's pain past to be made over again in a comic book happy ending. Losing that you loved in one day is something we all do every minute. So Anthony, what do you think about all that? You got any short quips like yo? You know, the yo, I that was just my little test to see if the device was working. Are you working, Anthony? Anthony, have you ever played this game? So you jump over something, take a peg out, See, it's not that tough. Lying, cheating, and stealing never gets you anywhere, but it does help you win this game of pegs. If your life is a game of pegs, well, hey, good for it. But it really is no fun. My mom had to win every game she played, and so we learned not to play games with my mom. So I never did in the beginning. I kind of knew that. I just knew what made her happy, and so I made her happy. And what made her happy was she loved to read books with people, so I read books with her. She loved flowers, so she could cut them and put them in a vase. I kept bringing her flowers every time I went to see her till the day she died. It was not rocket science. It really wasn't. You know? So, let's see.
He wants to become an American citizen, and he basically says, well, look, under the law, I'm an Aryan because I came from North India, and therefore I'm a pure blood Aryan. And this is the argument that he tries to make. And the court actually agrees with him at the lower level. They say, according to our own racist genealogy, this is not what they said exactly, but according to our own genealogy and according to our own anthropology and according to our own pseudoscience, yes, you are an Aryan. But the Supreme Court, they basically decided, well, you do not look like a white person the way we understand it, so therefore we cannot classify you as white.
Oh, isn't that nice? Ologies are pseudoscience. Psychology, pseudoscience. Anthropology, pseudoscience. Sociology, pseudoscience. Anything with an ology on it is a scholastic from a textbook, right? You want to run your life by a textbook? You know? The Bible isn't a textbook. Most religions, and there's a difference between theology and religion. Religion is the business hand that jacks you off, right, and takes the money out of your back pocket. And it says, you know, this is God telling us what to do. No. Within theology, what we do is we get the opportunity to talk to God. Back in the day, you know, Adam and Eve, before they ate the apple, basically, they were always with God, in the presence of God, right there, right? And we all are right there if we listen. But most people don't listen because their egos are too big. Well, it's me, 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 me. No. It's we, the we and me. It's the, you know, God is a co-collaborative work of love. You know, it's real easy to understand what it's about. God is love. Jesus is forgiveness. That's it. Unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness. Not conditional love. That's religion. Not conditional forgiveness. That's the lawyers, the scribes, the Pharisees, right? They were the conditional essence of religion, right? How about you, Andy? How conditional are you? Now I'm a moron 40% of the time. I'm getting better. I'm 38% of the time moron. The other 62%, I'm consciously aware I am. 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 Om. Anthony, can you say that with me? Consciously aware I am. Consciously aware I am. Consciously aware I am. Om. Or you can be in the dark side if you want to be. You want to be there with God's unconditional love, produces unconditional forgiveness in your heart. So when people do really stupid things, instead of going, I hate that person, they're so bad, oh, they're terrible people, oh, they're enemies, oh, we kill them. No. Conscious intent, I am. Conscious intent, I am. Conscious intent, I am. I do everything with conscious intent. I do not try, I do. Right? Conscious aware, I am. Conscious aware, I am. Conscious aware, I am. And within that consciously awareness, I see the moron coming at me 4 blocks away. He doesn't see me, I see him. I just get out of the way. So there's still somebody there. Is that you, Anthony? I don't think so. Your attention span can't last. Ooh, look, 12 minutes, 12 seconds. Ooh. See what else we can throw in here.
The Nazis didn't just look at the Jim Crow law and segregation, they also studied American race law, American law to do with indigenous people, American colonial law, and laws around marriage and property as well. The actual policymakers of the Nazi regime learned a lot from the United States because America was the world leader of race law at that time. And at times, the Nazis actually thought
America was a bit too up the hook.
We're primarily interested in how it might apply to us. On the other hand, I want to keep some historical perspective here. Isaiah is writing at a time just prior to, but about the time that the northern kingdom Israel is going into captivity. The Assyrians are dominant about 722 BC. They take captive the northern, what we call Samaria, or the northern kingdom, or called Israel. Isaiah is preaching and pushing and prophesying on Jerusalem and Judah, the southern kingdom. By the time we get to chapter 13, Isaiah is going to be talking about not only the captivity that Judah is about to inherit with Babylon, but even goes so far to describe the destruction of Babylon. And when we get into Isaiah 13 and 14, we'll get into all that. What's interesting is Isaiah will be prophesying the fall of Babylon before Babylon's even an empire. At the time he's
And this is why I like the Bible. There's so much mystery, crazy, whoop-de-doo stuff in there that I can just sink my teeth in. And God has always got my back. So I'm reading it, and God says, so what do you think? And I go, I think it's pretty simple. Your love, unconditional. Jesus' forgiveness, unconditional. That's it. And the we in me of all our relations is the Holy Spirit. This other stuff is kind of fun. Kind of like that. Anyway, so that's the storyline of that one.
We're going to give up all of those souls. They're going to come before the great white throne of judgment and stand before Christ in judgment.
That's the only reprieve they really get from that place. When we look at that, we realize this is reality. Another sad thing is the prayers. And I pray in hell. This man did. Luke 16, verse 27. He said, I pray thee, therefore. I petition you. Please send Lazarus back to the world, back into life, and let him preach the gospel to my brothers, because they're following in my footsteps. They're going to end up here. That means this fellow understands I'm going to be here a long time. They're going to come and be here and join me here. I don't want that. Go, let Lazarus go tell them, because if one goes from the dead, surely they would believe, a resurrected person. And this tells us something here. A lot of people today are all about, well, show me something great, let the dead raise, or let God do some spectacular sign and I'll believe. What did he say here? If they want hear Moses and the prophets, they will not.
His dying grandfather. We get a close-up look at Davidson's tortured life as a celebrity. In one sequence, a gossip site falsely reports his death, sending his mother, played by Edie Falco, into a panic attack. Welcome to Racing. 91.5 WHCB. You don't have to.
Do it. And you know what happens then? I have joy unspeakable.
Joy unspeakable. That's kind of what I have. But it can be eaten 39% of the time. More. Oh, hey, I can leave a message. Well, out in the woods, very, very few signals. I live like a millionaire on $100 a month, so it's kind of month I don't have money for gas or can't find signal. But here I am. I'm in Boone, North Carolina. Going to doctors, going to my doctors, and other. That's really don't go anywhere unless I have many things. And other, kind of nice. And even though the cockroaches in Texas and Florida and California and Charlotte, North Carolina, at all are rushing here, just have to get away Run away. Always running away. And there is no way. No matter where you go, there you are. So anyway, it's all good. You know, yesterday was a beautiful Sunday. Went to church with my church friends, and then they kind of so we went out, got some food, and then we visited people who can't get out of their emotionally or physically. And we went and visited for food and cook for them and talk to them and listen to their problems. So I have that back. Give them space for people to vent. That's what we did yesterday. It was a beautiful day. I woke up with the stars. And usually I wake up around 3 a.m. I can either turn over and sleep another 6 hours or get up and read, write, or go out and look at the stars. That's what I do. And right on my front lawn, right where Forest Road is, it's a direct north-south facing east and west. So when the sun rises in the east, it goes right, pushes the lights on the tops of the trees up, and then the sun comes down as the sun rises above the mountain and shines light on that road. And that stays pretty sunny all day long, and then when the sun sets on the other side, it goes by the other side of the mountain and it gets dark. That's the same thing in reverse. So in the mornings, I go there and I do my exercises and I pray and I meditate. Oh, yes. So I just called my sister. Someone's looking at that. Let's try and see what Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy. Let's see about this. See if this. Okay. Do.
Hello?
Hey there. How you doing?
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Hi.
Hi there. So did you have a nice Sunday? Did you go to church?
I didn't go to church.
I went to church. You know, there's this guy, this cockroach that lives near me, and every time he's always going on about how Christian he is. And I say, let's sit down and talk about the Bible, because I've been reading the Bible a lot. for the last 2 years, and he always runs away.
Yeah. Oh,
And I always invite him to go to church, and he goes, "Well, church is right here, right now," and he's right about that. But you got to talk. And
praise God, praise Jesus.
praise Jesus. Yep. So and God and Jesus are always here. They're always here to help. You just have to listen. You have to stop saying, "I want it this way. I want it that way. I want this. I want no." We do what God tells us to do. And it's confusing because he doesn't quite tell us what to do, you know? So that's one of the problems. It'd be nice if we got a telegram, hey, do this, but we kind of do. And the basic thing is to forgive and love, right? So I mean, it really is quite easy. It's quite simple. God is unconditional love, not conditional love, unconditional love, right? And Jesus is unconditional forgiveness. Not I'll forgive you if you do this. No. So it's that. So are you? I mean, we've had some pretty amazing, beautiful days. I'm sure it's a beautiful. Are you walking through the woods?
I think some guy is gonna buy my house.
Oh, good. That'll
He's
be
a
great.
young guy. He's a young guy, and he might get along with you
Oh, good. Sounds like fun.
because he wants to get all your stuff out of the. If he buys it, he wants to get your stuff out of the. I think he wants to get the stuff out of the place,
Oh, good.
and so you
Good
can
luck
meet
with
up
that.
with him. You can meet up with him if you want to get the stuff or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
And,
How about all your stuff? What are you going to do with your stuff?
get a moving truck, and have it moved to California.
Oh,
Or I'm gonna get movers, and they'll bring it to California.
well, that'll work.
Yeah, because I don't want to drive across country again.
Ugh.
I had to drive a bunch like across country, and I'm just gonna fly there. And I think he's buying the house, and he's good at music and videos. But he doesn't have a big channel. He only has like 7,000 views or something like that, 6.7 thousand views. But he's good at singing and making videos and stuff. He has like high quality videos, but he hasn't had that many views.
Well, that sounds great.
Yeah, and he's young. He's younger than me.
What does he
But
do?
we got along. We were like kind of young people, like getting along and stuff. But then, he has this energy about him that's like really confident. He thought I was so famous. He wanted to prove it to me. He thought it was like some big thing, and like it was a little scary. I thought he was gonna punch me. He started lifting my heaviest weights and stuff and acting like he was stronger than me, and I thought he was going to punch me. And so I had to ask him to go outside. he lifts weights and stuff. He's a little shorter than me. But then I got the thought from Danica, I would get punched if I started hanging out with him and filming videos and fun stuff like I used to do, like I did, like filming with you, like a few years ago or whatever, or earlier this year. But I wasn't supposed to just hang out with him and start doing like kind of getting famous stuff and being friends and stuff. And I thought he would punch me if I did. And so I got like worried, and I had to tell him to leave. And then my mom got here, and then she showed him the rest of the house. I barely was able to open the downstairs door without worrying about him punching me or something. He's this young guy. He's like in his 30s. He has a young face. He has like a good looking young. He looks young, but I look kind of young too. It was like we got along sometimes. And he's okay. He's pretty good, but he has this like, he thinks he's gonna be the most famous one on earth. or something, not on Earth, but like a famous singer. He thinks he's gonna have a #1 hit and be a famous singer.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, and he records music, and I think he's kind of good at recording music. But he does. He mostly sings, I think, and maybe plays guitar, but he mostly just sings. I don't know. And so no, but I think I don't know. How are you?
Me, I'm good.
Oh, you look good. I noticed you got a haircut.
Praise Jesus.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Praise Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to get out of this right now. So, kids, I'll see you later. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I will talk to you later.